Okay, just quickly going over where my last video cut off. So we have all committees minus both. So that's minusing the committees that have both the twins. So we have 350 minus 5 choose 2, which is our females, times 5 choose 1, which is choosing one more male that's not the twins, which gives us 300 possible committees. The last example is definitely the hardest kind of question you're going to find. So David, Stephen, and Helen were trying to answer the following homework questions. The students in a school band have practiced 5 pop and 6 classical music compositions. For the school concert, they will choose a program consisting of 3 popular and 2 classical music compositions. If the order of the compositions matters, determine the number of different programs which can be presented. The students' answers are shown below. So we have David went with 11P5, Stephen went with 5P3 times 6P2, and Helen went with 5 choose 3 times 6 choose 2. If possible, discuss the merits of each answer with other students and indicate errors in any of David, Stephen's, or Helen's reasoning. So you might want to pause the movie here and think a little bit about what each student has done. Some are going to make more sense than the other, and we're going to see if one of them is correct. So let's go student by student. So looking at David, David went with 11P5. So David is taking from the 11 total songs practice, and he is placing 5 of the total 11 songs. However, that's not quite what we needed to do, because we know we need 3 pop songs and 2 classical songs, whereas David just took 5 songs in total. So we don't know whether there's 2 pop and 3 classical, so David is not quite correct. He just chose 5 songs. Our next one is Stephen. Well, Stephen placed 3 pop songs. Right, we had 5 pop songs to choose from. So he placed 3 pop songs and 2 classical songs. Which sounds right. We know we're taking 3 pop songs and 2 classical songs. But what Stephen didn't account for is that now we can take these 3 pop songs, combine them with our 2 classical songs, and put them in an order together. So Stephen essentially is picking 3 pop songs to play, followed by 2 classical songs to play. And that's not quite what we need to do, because we know we need to pick 5 songs in any order. Let's look at the last one. Helen's is probably the easiest one to see that it is wrong, because she didn't consider order. So here, Helen is just choosing 3 pop and 2 classical songs, but not considering at all what order they go in. So those are 3 students do 3 different things, and they're all slightly wrong. So how do we need to do this? So the teacher indicated that all 3 students had given an incorrect answer. Determine the correct solution. So what we need to do here is we need to have 3 pop songs and 2 classical songs. Once we've picked the 5 songs we're going to play, we need to arrange them. And this really makes sense if you think about how Mrs. Barry or whomever is doing this would choose what songs they're going to play. They're going to go through their list of songs. They're first going to choose which songs they're going to play, and then decide on the order. So we need to choose our 3 pop songs. Then we need to choose our 2 classical songs. And then we need to arrange them. So then we have 5 songs that we need to put in order, which is really 5 factorial. And this gives us a possibility of 18,000 programs.